I almost hit stop streaming just to troll you guys. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Greetings, salutations, Shinocams, Minecraft pop-up. There we go. Took a little second there. Hello everybody. Say hi Shino, can we get a wave? That's not a wave, you do this every time. Wave is one paw. That's begging. Wave. Wave is one paw. Alright, let's see. Wave. Good boy. Wave. Come on. Oh, cheater. Alright, chat. As usual, here's his treat he has to hold. And chat, you guys tell me when to let him eat it. He will hold it until you are ready, chat. Hold. Hold. It's a Cushion already. Cushion, you make China's life easy. Okay, buddy. Good boy. Hello, chat. Welcome back to my live stream. How you guys doing? Thank you, Mr. Pinga. I am doing good. Relatively. I'm doing better today than I have been earlier the week. Ooh, that's really tilted. There we go. You guys could just watch him chew on that for a little bit while we hop into some Minecraft today. Hope you guys are all having a good day so far. You're in school, just came by to say hi. Well, hello. Get back to school. Saving for belly rubs. Yes, we have the Shino rewards back since we have Shinocam back. Technically, the last two streams have also had Shinocam. I just completely forgot to turn the rewards back on. Your first stream since September? I haven't really streamed since September. Except for last week I streamed a couple times. I'm just getting back into the swing of everything. But let's hop into the world. There are some updates, everybody. Since the last time we streamed. A, I have a ton of carrots. B, I have diamond armor now because I went ahead and I built the mine shaft down here. I haven't done a whole lot of mining. I did enough to gather a few diamonds for some tools and armor because I was getting sick and tired of dying. So I cleared out a tunnel down there till I ran into a water wall. There's a chasm down there. I cleared out a tunnel down there, and then I did one over here till I hit the same chasm and about the same distance in that direction. I haven't done any of these others yet. I just kind of prepared it for the eventual strip mining that I know I'm going to do because I like strip mining for whatever reason. So we've got, you know, a fair bit of diamonds. Most of the coal has been moved up to the base to cook some stone. Got some spare pickaxes, and this is the loot that I got from these 4 tunnels. And obviously the diamonds that I'm currently wearing and the tools that I have on me. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, so that's not all that I did. Out here, it's gonna look quite a bit different. I cleared out the like mine entrance thing that I had going here, and I've started building 2 towers. I'm going to build the cave over this. I might work on that on stream. I gotta mute my phone. I forgot to mute my phone. There we go. I'd like to build the cave kind of over this, and once that's done, I'll open this up, get rid of these doors. I want to have a place to live first, though, before I open this up to enemies. And another thing that I did in between the stream was over yonder with the double spawners that we found in the last stream. I looked up a video from Il Mango, figured out how to make a monster spawner farm, and yeah, that's what we did. I linked them up. Gingafek, thank you so much for your Prime sub. I really do appreciate that. And everybody that has emotes, can you throw some hearts in their direction? So obviously the cave entrance is like right over here somewhere. But I ended up making this entrance to it using some scaffolding as well. It's just a hole straight down. Like, this is the cave. It just wraps around here. This is kind of a tunnel. One spawner's in here, one's in here, and this is like a water chute for them or something. I didn't have the soul sand. I didn't think I had the soul sand at the time, so I kind of did a different sort of farm. They're actually taking some lava damage instead of fall damage. I found out I had soul sand later, and I put it down here so that I could put a hopper underneath it eventually. But I do have this farm here now, and it turns out if I stand at this corner, I get both skeletons and zombies spawning. But if I stand on this corner, I only get zombies, so I could kind of figure out how I want to do it. I have 69 levels, nice. Yeah. So I set up an auto clicker so that it just clicks once a second, and I would sit here with an iron sword, and then it also right clicks. As you can see there, the auto clicker will hold a right click every, I think, 10 seconds. And so if I need to eat, it eats. And so I just kind of AFK'd here and got some levels as well. Got a little bit of loot from it, nothing too fancy. But yeah, got some levels. I'll probably die and lose them all immediately. My 69 levels. I've got an agenda for today. It's really big. I doubt I will get everything done on that agenda, but I want to at least, you know, start some of these things. We have a belly rub redeemed already, and boop the snoot and the gulp. Okay, we'll get all of those real quick here. Shino, come here, buddy. Can you sit? All right, let's make sure Shino Cam can see this. Ready? Boop. Boop the snoot. He never understands the boop. Lie down. Good boy. Can you roll over a little? Yeah. No, you gotta lie down though. Lie down. Down. Roll over a little. No. No. Hey, lay down. It's gonna be a stinker. Down. Come on, stinker. We're gonna rub your belly. Lie down. Shiba Inus, they only do what you want when they want to do it. Here, we'll give him a sitting belly rub. We'll give him a sitting belly rub. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. All right, and I have a gulp to redeem as well. High five. Good boy. All right, let me get that gulp. Thank you for reminding me to hydrate. Hand reveal, yes, a hand reveal. And here, we'll give him a antler with some peanut butter on it, and let him chew on that for a bit. Awesome. Okay, now let me show you. I'm glad it wasn't nighttime and I didn't die while I was doing that. Let me show you the agenda for today. I went ahead and wrote it down here so I wouldn't forget. And it's going to be partly working on this, I think. Oh, I also filled in all of this area with the rest of the dirt. It took forever. Let's see here. Our agenda for today. Maybe. I want to gather some coral because I want to use it as stone in decorating the cave. I want to catch animals. I've kind of like, well, I want to do some enchanting today, as you can see here, enchanting table. So I'm going to be needing leather, which means I need cows. And while I'm at it, I might as well catch other animals. There's at least one llama up there. I've seen some sheep. I've seen some pigs. Might as well catch some of them. I want to start working on decorating the nether portal outside. Work on this mine entrance. It needs a lot of work. I want to make a little road to the nether portal. I want to do some more mining today as well. I don't know if I'll do that on stream, but I can. Depends on if you guys actually want to watch that. And then I want to work on the cave if I have time. Open this up, get some detailing in here, and make it not ugly. Also, I'd be building the bridge across to that, and then the side bridges as well. And then I need to work on a storage system for the experience farm because I don't like doing it manually. And it'd be nice to actually AFK without losing items. And then I want to make a temporary storage area. I don't have like my main house where I'm going to be living yet. This is just like a decorative mine area that'll lead to my mining tunnels. Eventually my main house will be up here on top of the hill, I think, some sort of tower or castle thing. But in the interim, I'd like to have some storage because right now all of my chests are just random. I've got like a food chest and like a, I guess, materials chests in various different locations, but they're all sprawled out. I've got a bunch of crafting materials in a chest over here beneath the furnaces, which are done cooking all of the stone that I've been gathering. So I've got all of this. Basically, everything's just spread out right now. So I want to have a semi-organized area with all of my materials. Oh, this is the other thing that I did. I spent hours doing this yesterday and just, in the nether, I can show you guys real quick since we're just getting started on this stream. Oh, I'm also testing out, like, working with chain and stuff on this, tower. I'm not sure if I want to do that. But in the nether, I built scaffolding up to the ceiling, and I started mining out a bunch of the basalt, so I didn't have to worry about the magma cubes and ghasts and stuff. So, in here... Wow, it's 3D Terraria. Yes, it is. Oh, hi. Why is there a spider in here? Go away. Oh, no, I broke my scaffolding. Stupid spider. Why was there a spider in here? I didn't even know spiders could spawn in the nether. Oh, hold on. I gotta build this back up. It's not an F. I survived. I just lost my scaffolding. I'm not sure how much of it fell into lava. I doubt I'll be able to reach the ceiling again. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can. No. I want to go... Do I have to do that from... Or is that all the way up? It can't be all the way up because where would these have spawned from? Make sure I didn't get it all. I encased this little bridge in here so I'd stop getting sniped by ghasts as soon as I spawned in. The spooter, by the way. Oh, the spider went through the portal. I guess that makes sense. Here we are. So I mined a bunch of this stuff out, like a bunch of it out. There used to be an island over here that I kind of got rid of too. I'll eventually get rid of this one too. I just got bored with mining. I really want faster mining, to be honest with you. But there was another chunk over here that I mined out slowly, just kind of like, really slowly like this. Pain in the butt. I know I lose a lot of materials doing it that way. I'd like to have faster mining first. I also came up here just to see how high the ceiling was until I hit the bedrock, which is up here. So we've got bedrock up in this area. I mined some holes around. I know there's some way to get above the bedrock, but I don't know how to do it. Eventually I might want to do that. I don't know. We'll see. But I did, yes, a lot of mining. You're pulling that I mined a little off-screen thing. I mined a lot off-screen, actually. Is that just a magma cube sitting on my... Oh, there it is. Alright. Away we go. So we're gonna do some more mining today, too, most likely. But, yeah. That's the plan for today. I think the first thing that I want to do is work on capturing those animals and breeding cows. That way I can get some books to make an enchanting table. I think that'd probably be the best start. What armor do I even have? I'd have unenchanted diamond garbage. I went through many pickaxes, yes. I mean, in hindsight, like, that doesn't look like a whole lot, to be honest with you. Considering I had to get like this much in dirt alone just to fill in that stinking lake over there. I hope this is enough to just build around the portal. We'll see. But we'll make it daytime. We're going to adjust our materials a little bit, and then we're going to go and try capturing some animals, I suppose. Let me drop this stuff off somewhere over here for now. So I made some pins to hold the animals in. But I don't have... Hey, Tina, what are you doing? I don't have everything that I need, I think, to get them. I actually don't know how to lure llamas or horses. I don't know if I'm gonna get a horse today. I'll probably ride a horse in, come to think of it. Just drop this in here. I know that I can lure pigs with carrots, and wheat will lure the sheep, right? And the cows, actually. Llamas aren't worth it. Well, maybe I want to capture a llama just to capture a llama. I've never had a llama. We have another boop this newt. Alright. This guy deserves a boop. So I figured out what was happening with the mic crackling thanks to the help of Cushion. And as it turns out, here, let's raise this a little bit. Boop. Boop. Good boy. As it turns out, Shino decided he was going to rest his head on my desk right next to my soundboard and turn one of the knobs for my stereo level way up. So that apparently was causing all of the crackling noises you guys were hearing. So hopefully you don't hear any more anytime soon or ever again, ideally. I need a better way of getting up here. I have to parkour my way up to my like makeshift farms where I got a bunch of carrots growing, a bunch of berries growing, some pumpkins and watermelons and wheat. A little bit of beetroot for whatever reason. I actually don't know why. Alright. So I made these little pins here, and we're going to just capture various animals around and put them in the pins and start breeding them. The main focus is the cows, but I'd like to get other animals as well. So I'm going to grab that sheep. How do you lure a llama? I could just like nudge him, I guess. Make sure you don't punch the llama because it will spit on me. Okay, does this spit hurt? I imagine that does. Yeah, llama, let's go. They say you're not worth it, but I want you anyway. You should ask Cheesy to make a pack where the dogs are Shino. That'd be adorable, but she's got a lot on her plate right now. I don't want to add to it. Oh, I forgot to... I don't have a lead. I don't even know how to make a lead, to be honest with you. I forgot to add one more thing to my list. I did some strip mining, but I did not explore that abandoned mine shaft. I was saving that for the live stream. Forget it. I'm not going to push him into the... It's taking too long. But we will take the sheep into here. So I do want to check out that abandoned mine shaft before I forget about it as well. So chat, remind me to do that today. I'd like to dive through that and see what we find. Let's grab this pig. I hope he could path over that without falling into the lava. I'd like to pull a little Noah over here and get at least 2 of every animal, just so I can breed them, except chickens, which you only need 1, right? Because the eggs. So we got a cow. Can you lay an egg? Oh, there's an egg. I don't think... Is there a way to lure a chicken? I actually don't know. Or do I just wait for him to lay eggs and breed new ones? Llamas are hay bales? Okay. I have some in a chest. I don't have any on me. I heard a skeleton. I don't know where. Chickens are self-procreating, yes. They just lay eggs, and then you could throw the eggs, and sometimes they smash into like little babies. Oh, chickens are lured by seeds. Okay, probably grab some seeds right here. All right, we'll do pig first, and then we'll do cow second. Come here, moo cow. And obviously the cow's the big one. I want to start breeding these guys right away. So if I find a second cow, I'm going to put him in that pen and start breeding immediately, because I don't remember how much leather I need for... I know I need 1 book for the enchanting table, but I know you need to surround it with bookcases, and I don't know how much leather I need to get like the best level of enchanting. I know it's a lot. Alright. Oh, I forgot to pick up seeds. Oh, there. That was convenient. Alright, chicken, where'd you go? Come with me. Yes. I'm going to try uploading on YouTube as soon as possible. I'm working on a video right now. Part of the issue with that video coming out was with the mic crackling, which I hope has been addressed today. So let me know if you guys hear any, you know, voice mic popping, and then I guess I'll know that I need more work on it. Another issue with me making the video is just my mindset, my motivation level right now, because I've been having some issues with depression the past month or so. I'm getting through that, and I am working on a video, but I can't tell you exactly when it's going to come out. I don't know until it's done at this point. Alright, so we've got a chicken. Cool. Let's head down here. I'm pretty sure that there's like a bunch of animals in that field over there. Need 1 book for the enchanting table, 15 bookshelves, which are 3 books each of 46 leather, including the table. I have a fair bit of paper, and even if I don't have enough paper, I've got a ton of sugar cane, so I don't think paper will be my problem. But 46 leather I definitely do not have right now, so I'll make sure to grab that. Yes, depression is hard. I'm feeling as good as I think I could feel right now. Yes, I will be building the Wall of Fame eventually. I have your name written down on a list to add to that area. I would like it to not just be in the mine. I can do a temporary one and then move it to a better location once I have a better location, a better looking location. So that's something we could possibly do. I'd also like to write down all of the stream bosses and stuff like that onto that area as well. Oh, there's some cows. Yes, 69 levels. Alright, well, since I want to, like, maximize how quickly this happens, I'm gonna get as many of these cows as possible. Might as well grab these chickens, too. Let's just grab a whole horde of critters. Oh, there's a bee. Nice. Follow me, animals. I wonder if there's a limit to how many animals can follow you at once. There are a lot of them here. Holy cow. Join me. We're going to have a pain in the butt sorting all of these guys out, but we'll figure it out. Is that a sunken ship there, or is that just trees without leaves? Because there's a tree out here too, so it could just be leafless trees. I don't know. I'm not going to look at it right now anyway, because... yeah, I don't know what to do with bees. I've never seen a bee before. I mean, in Minecraft. That's a boat? Okay, we'll be sure to go by and check that out later. Guys, don't walk away. Come on, cow. Cow! Follow me. I have food. I'm totally not going to trap you all in a pen and just butcher you slowly. That would never happen. You too, cow. Join me. Oh, this is going to be a dangerous trip, though. The sun's going down. All right, we gotta go kind of fast, animals. Let's go. I know if I go too fast, they'll just walk away. Come on, animals. We've got a long way to go, and it's definitely gonna be night soon. Oh, this is not looking good. Not looking good. They'll catch up. I don't know about that. Like, if I walk a little fast, they tend to just leave and go about and do their own thing. It's not like they'll follow me all the way there, I'm pretty sure. I've already had to go back and see, like, that sheep looks like he was about to go do his own thing. Just don't sprint, and they'll stay with me. I'll try it. Look at that. I start walking and they all stop following me. I don't know if you guys are right about that. That was not sprinting, that was just walking. Rip Mike, what do you mean? Is it popping again? Hold on, let me make sure I'm not in an area where I'll die. And then I'll take a look at my soundboard and see if I can fix it again. But yeah, I don't really want to do that right now. Have a creeper come up and kill every single one of my animals. There's a skeleton. There's another skeleton, of course there is. Cow, get out of the way! Already lost one stupid cow to that pit. Eh. Alright, cow, come back. Alright, well, I can't look at the mic right now because I will definitely end up dying, so just hold on, guys. Alright, let's try and keep pressing on. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get there. Sorry for the mic, I'll take a look at it in a little bit. I thought we had fixed that. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to buy a new mic, or a new soundboard, or both, which would be terrible because they're both expensive. Oh, of course there's a creeper in there. Today is not my day. Well, I guess I'll just go back inside. That's no fun. First the mic, now my creeper blows up every single animal that I was trying to lure back. Ah. Oh, I forgot to play music. Sorry, guys. Here, let's get some music. Oh my god, that's way too loud. There we go. Mic is fine for you. I'll still look into it anyway. I feel like I missed my area. I don't recognize where I'm at right now. My mic cost me $200. The soundboard cost me $150. So getting a new setup for that would be $350 plus shipping about $400 if I were to replace them both. Bummer. I can't believe that I knew the second I saw that creeper in there, every animal was gonna die. Darn. I wasn't running because the animals. I'm walking now because I'm thinking about what to do. Thank you for the 5 bits. Well, I've definitely got to go look for more cows. At the very least. You know what? Let me stay in here and work on the mic a little bit. See if I can figure it out. Okay, is it crackling now? Is it still crackling with this? I'm not too worried about the black sheep because you could just dye sheep, right? It's not crackling now? Okay, that's good to know. Belly rubs. Alright, we can do a belly rub. Shino's like, hey, more attention for me. Lie down. Lie down, buddy. No, Shino. Sit down. Lie down. Come on. Down. Good boy. Roll over. Just a little bit. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. You know what? While we're at it, why not? Work on your puzzle. Okay. So the issue with the mic crackling just could be that I didn't turn that knob far enough. So if it starts crackling again, let me know. I'll try turning the knob a little bit further. Bees can get you honey. For that, you need to find the bee's nest, then wait for the bees to bring honey and fill the nest up. When it's leaking, you can safely collect it by putting a campfire near the nest with bottles. Okay, that's really interesting. Good to know. And no, I have not ever seen a pink sheep. Can they spawn pink? Like, normally in the wild, I've seen brown, black, and white. Alright, hopefully that is the mic crackling done. Let me know if it happens again. I'll turn that knob a little bit more. But hopefully you can still hear me too. I'm not sure if that turned me down any. Pink is like 0.02 chance? Oh, okay. No, I've not seen a pink sheep in the wild. A 6%? Didn't affect my volume. Good. Good to know. Okay. Back to animal gathering. And hopefully without it turning nighttime and the creeper ruining my day. Think it's better? Okay, that's good to know. You got one when you joined a world? Nice. Yeah, I need to make an extra bed. Well, I guess all the sheep died. Oh no, I only got one wool. Never mind. I was gonna say I can make another bed right now, but I guess I cannot. Can you use different colors of wool to make a bed? Like if I used 1 black and 2 white, could I still make a bed, or do they all have to be the same color? I got lots of leather, but I would have got a lot more if I were breeding those cows before I butchered them. So I don't know if that's a huge plus. What's the berry farm for? I plan on using berries a lot as decoration items. I think they look really, really nice. So I want to have a lot of berries on hand for decoration. They have to be the same color. Okay. But yeah, you're right. You could just dye them. That's true. You have to put a campfire directly under the nest. Otherwise, the bees will attack when you collect the honey. Okay. You don't want that? You don't tell me what I want. Maybe I like being stung in the face by bees. Okay, there's a cow over there, right? Or is that a horse? Oh, that's a horse. Never mind. Alright, well I want this sheep because I only have 1 sheep at the moment, and that way I could at least start breeding them. There's that brown sheep that I saw earlier. I still really want a cow. You know what? Let's before I lure that sheep, let's check out this shipwreck, because I've never seen a shipwreck in the land before like this. Yeah, definitely ship. I have a shovel. Yeah, let's take a look. Do they still spawn with loot in them when they're buried like this? Or is it just like the mast and there's really nothing down here? Interesting. They do? Okay. I don't know where the ship is. Like, I see the... Yeah, a bunch of sandstone, but no ship yet. It's like a little excavation. So, theoretically, if I just dig down, this should lead to the ship, right? Eventually. Alright, here we are. Maybe I just dig through here. Wow, this thing is like really full of stone and sand and what have you, isn't it? Have I gone through the ship or am I in the ship? I can't quite tell. I think I've gone through the ship. Okay, in that case, let's start digging this way a little bit. See what we find. There's a door there. That should mean there's loot somewhere right in this vicinity, right? The door is on the captain's quarters, if I remember correctly. This is definitely a unique challenge as opposed to dealing with water. I kind of prefer the water. Aether Knight, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Boat. Yes, we do have a shipwreck here. I don't know if I'll be able to find anything in it. It's quite the maze of stone. But, oh, here we go. Open this up. Alright, so we got a treasure map. Got some more paper. A couple of feathers. Awesome. Grab that chest too. Why not? Cool, let's get out of here. Why do I not want to break the wood? I could break both. Okay, back on the hunt for cows. Actually, let's look for treasure first. It actually looks like it's really, really close. Somewhere right around here. Thank you both for the 100 bits. I really do appreciate that. A stoner made that ship. They didn't do a good job of sailing away. Yeah, no, clearly they, is that it right there? There it is. They quite failed at that. What do we got? Some, oh, too much loot, but let's stack it all up anyway. Prismarine crystals, don't know what that is. Cooked salmon and a diamond, I like it. I don't need this anymore, so that could just burn out here. We'll grab the diamond. Don't really need the rotten flesh. You said keep the heart of the sea, I'll keep that. Might have to come back here for the other stuff. I don't know, I don't need all that dirt. I now have a farm for bones, so I don't need those either. I don't need the seed, because I've got some eggs. I'll pick up chickens later if I need to. Yeah, we'll just go like this. And, oh wait, the prismarine shard. The prismarine crystals are nigh worthless? Okay. So should I just trash that, or... I don't know. If it's worthless... Grab some of that coal, though. Get rid of the door. Hey! I wanted the coal. There we go. Alright, back on the hunt for cow. Although it's getting... What time is it? Where's the sun? Definitely not on the hunt for cows right now. I'm going to grab my bed and bring it with me, and then we'll hunt for cows. Basically worthless. You can make a farm for it later to make blocks. Okay, good to know. So I'm gonna run back to the mine real quick, grab my bed, and then we'll head back out with the bed. That way I could just sleep if it starts to get nighttime. So we don't have the same mistake happen again. I don't know if I can make it back with you in time, so I'm just gonna leave that sheep there. Yes, and drop the excess loot off. Good idea. Maybe I should, like, put a boat on this side of the hill, too, so I could just boat over there. Feels a little better than climbing up this mountain over and over again. Unless animals can ride the boat. I think you can have an animal in the boat. I don't know about a whole swarm of them. Oh, I also don't want to accidentally fall into that tower because it'd be a pain in the butt to get out of. Mr. Pinga, thank you so much for the 10 bits. The heart of the sea is used to make a conduit. Conduit is used to make a similar thing to a beacon, which lets you infinitely breathe. Said better, swim faster in the water as long as you're close enough to the conduit. Awesome. I'm not quite sure exactly what a beacon is. Like, I know what a beacon looks like, and I know it makes a beam of light, but I don't know everything about the beacon, per se. I'm guessing the conduit is later game than I am, though. So I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. All of that food that I didn't want to get. I definitely need to come up with some sort of sorting system and storage system. Eventually, at least. Okay. Good enough for now. We'll try and spawn in chicken with those eggs that we've got. Beacons give you potion effects like speed and haste. Okay, that's cool. I assume that's also a later game. Wait, what's haste? Is haste movement speed or mining speed? Or both? Mic is acting up. Here, I'll turn the knob a little bit more. Mining speed? Okay, I definitely want a beacon then. I'm sick of mining so slow. Alright, chicken buddy. Hey, we got one. You can make the conduit pretty early. You just need prismarine and nautilus shells. I don't know how to get either of those things, but okay. I forgot the boat. Doesn't matter now. Too late. We're here. Yes, you could literally throw chickens to make more chickens. Minecraft logic. Drowned drop nautilus shells rarely. Okay, I haven't encountered a whole lot of drowned. I've only seen like 2 of them. Occasionally, the skeleton spawner farm that I set up will spawn a baby drowned, which is weird. Can they drop it too? She knows his move. He's over here at his, well, when I said his name, he moved again. He was at his bed. Ah, I have a gulp to redeem. Let's go ahead and do that. Haste 2 and efficiency 5 instantly breaks most blocks. Good to know. How much of a simp are you? I'm not a simp. I'm a gentleman. Alright, let's see if we could find any remaining cows. Stupid creeper, man. And the sheep. Oh, I forgot my bed! This is gonna be fun. I will boop this newt after I get back to base with my life. I don't want to waste my daylight. It's already noon. I forgot my bed again. Come on, sheep. Yeah, guys, you definitely cannot just walk and have them follow you. Every time I walk, they just drop it. Mr. Pinga, thank you so much again for the 10 bits. A beacon is made with a pyramid of treasure blocks like diamond or iron. And the beacon block, which is a lot harder to get. You need glass, obsidian, a wither star, don't know what that is, which you get, oh, by defeating the second boss of Minecraft, wither. Okay, pretty late game. Good to know. Oi! I turned around at the perfect time. You too, come with me. I'll do cows next time. We're getting sheep. And you. Yes, join the herd. Let's try not to get this one blown up by a creeper too. Nice experience level, yes. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. The brown sheep. Yes, I do have a brown sheep. Simping for Shino and Chaos. Another sheep. I lost the brown one. See, I'm not even walking fast. I'm just like tapping slowly and I'm losing sheep. So I definitely can't walk normal speed, guys. I think you're mistaken on that one. Definitely have to walk pretty slow here. I'll worry about the brown one later. I'm more worried about finding cows because I'd really like to get an enchanting table going. Just one cow. If one cow had survived that creeper, I would have been happy. But no, it took out every living animal from the group. I'm sure someday I will have a rainbow farm of sheep. I don't know if I'll use all of the colors of wool, but I'll probably end up making a farm for it anyway. I like the idea of farming in Minecraft, so I'll probably make them even if I don't use them. I'd like to get an iron farm set up, because I imagine I'll be using a lot of iron. What's the best way to get on top of this hill with all these guys? Sheep or mountain goats? Oh, let me put this in my offhand. Oh no! Well, I feel like I just lost a sheep. 2 sheep. Me. Come on. Back we go. Thank you for the bit. Okay, do I have all 3? I have all 3. Alright, now let us continue. Up the hill. How are you so dumb? Oh my god, these sheep are going to kill me. Come on, it's not that hard. You walk in a straight line, you form a line, and you follow me up the hill. Like so. See? Just straight line. Straight line. Straight line. Get behind. Get in the back. Over here. Come over here. There you go. Okay. Now just form a single file line. That is not a single file line. There you go. There you go. Now we're doing it. Nice. Stay that way. I do not envy shepherds. And eventually one of these guys is going to perish from fall damage. I could smell it. Alright, let's go up here. Well, lost one of them. Whatever. There's a cow! I'm gonna get that cow. We've got plenty of daylight left. Rusty's, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Can we get some hearts in chat for the new member? I really appreciate that. Thank you for helping support the channel. If you name a sheep Jeb, its wool starts shifting through all colors. Interesting. I might have to try that sometime. Alright, we got the cow. Now to get down this high part safely, which will probably just be backtracking a little bit. Alright. Down the hill. We're almost there. Maybe I'll avoid that lava pit just to be safe. Come on, guys. We can make it. Nearly there. Dinner bone is a funny one too. Turns upside down. Alright, let's see here. I'm just gonna put all of you guys in the cow pen for now, maybe. Unless I can separate the cow somehow. Come on, cow. Come on, cow. Do I need to nudge you in? Do you need help? Cow, it is nighttime now. You need to get in the pen. Thank you. Sheep, join me. Sheep, not you too. Come on. Get in there. Oh my god, and we just got the one sheep in there out. Alright, get in there. Come on. Why? You walk away, you get in here. Okay. Now come back. I'm not mad at you, I just needed you out of the way. Hey! Follow me. Thank you. Chat, you didn't see me. There was no violence to any animals in there. Okay? Alright, we're good. Let's get out of here. We can use some string, though. No. Although mob griefing is off, so I don't have to worry about the creeper too much anymore. Ow. Alright, we made it. Yes, I was just aggressively petting the sheep. Alright, we gotta boop the snoop, and we gotta gulp to redeem. So let's go ahead and do both of those right now as well. Chino, you ready to get your nose poked? I can't really see it from there. He's like, why? Why you poke my nose? And since we're safe at the moment, we'll take the puzzle away so it doesn't chew on it. Good job, buddy. Alright, I think he's been chewing on that bone, so we'll point that back over there. There we go! What do you mean he doesn't seem interested in the puzzle today? He solved it already. He's done. Yeah, all the doors on the puzzle have been unlocked and opened. He finished that one quick. Okay, so we got the animals. I'm going to start the breeding process. See if I could find any more cows. Because I absolutely want an enchanting table today. Ah, that's rude. Where are you, Goldie? I know you're in here. There we go. How long will I be streaming for? Probably 3 or 4 hours. I do have to work on a video today after the stream, and I'll have a lunch break after the stream as well, but yeah, I'll probably go for 3 or 4 hours. Okay, you guys can breed a little. You guys can breed a little. And you are all alone for now. Do you get leather from killing a llama? Should I just kill the llama? It would be easier to mine a tunnel through the mountain, but like I actually want to mine a good looking one that'll come out at the water side anyway. I don't know. I don't want to mess it up. Should I kill this? What do you think? Does the llama live or die? I can't show what on stream. Fine, we'll let the llama live. They're like horses. You could just ride one. Oh. Hey, friend. Aha! I've got a llama. See, look, I didn't need to kill it. I don't know what you guys were talking about, wanting me to kill the llama. Yeah. I can't move it. I think I need a saddle. I have 2 saddles back at the base. I can go grab one real quick. We can move this llama. Speaking of saddles, I want to check out that abandoned mine shaft still too. Maybe I'll do that after I look around the area, see if there are any more cows. You can only move it with a lead. Saddles don't work. I don't even know how to make a lead, to be honest with you. Saddles don't work though. Ah, sad days. What's the saddle do? Or can you not put a saddle on it at all? Oh, by the way, a skeleton shot a creeper and I ended up with the music disc. That's fancy. You put carpet on the llama. Oh. Well, maybe I'll just, you know, bring this saddle with me and grab a horse then. Definitely need to make a better way up this hill. String and a slime. Okay, I have not found any slime yet. Just to double check, because, you know, you guys have been wrong before. Just double checking. Carpet, okay. I do have horse armor. I didn't bring any with me. I think I have a gold armor? Maybe? Chat, look away. Saddles are for horses. Riders here in the right update and pigs. Okay. Thank you for the 10 bits, Mr. Panga. You can ride llamas but not control them. The most common use is to put them on a leash and drag them around. Actually, you can put carpet and chests on it to make it look fancy and give storage with you. So basically a backpack they can move with you. Okay, that's good to know. Do you like the... Where'd you come from? Do you have friends? Are your friends over here? Do you have friends in this direction? Chat, look away. Where are your friends, Mr. Cow? No friends? I will not be streaming tomorrow, no. At the moment, I don't have a weekend stream schedule planned. That said, Cheesy Panini and I have been talking about potentially live streaming Don't Starve together on the weekends. That'd be more of an evening stream. Like, I normally stream early in the morning, but she's asleep at this hour. So if we were to stream Don't Starve together at the same time, it'd probably be around 3 or 4 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, I don't see any other cows, but there is one, so that'll help with the breeding process a little bit. Especially when that baby that I just made grows up. Ooh, fox. Can you catch fox? Like, can I get a fox to follow me like this? Is there another way to do fox? Ah, we got Boop the Snoop, Belly Rubs, and a Gulp. Oh wait, no, I did those 3. I just forgot to mark them off. But we do have 2 Boop the Snoots. Okay, we'll do those real quick. Well, somebody tells me about the... There's another cow! Hold on, let me... Okay, I got the cow following me. Alright, Chino, come get your Snoot Boop. Yes. Ready? Boop. Boop. Oh, don't dodge. Don't dodge. Ready? Boop. Boop. He's like, I don't like that. Good boy. I have a feeling he's going to go back there next. So I'm going to point this in that direction for now. Berries are needed for foxes. Do they follow you, or do you have to lead them like a llama? I don't have any berries on me at the moment. Can we find another cow on the way back? Who knows? Oh, I can just do this though, right? And start this early. They don't need to get back to... Oh wait, that was my only piece of wheat. I goofed. Hold on, guys. Did you... Oh, I thought that was 2 babies. Alright, let me go grab wheat. I forgot that I only had 2 pieces left. Alright, I'll go grab that wheat, go get those cows. I thought it'd be smart. Breed them on the way so that I can put that breeder on cooldown. But then I forgot that I only had 2 pieces on me. It's fine. Just a short trip. It's gonna be nighttime anyway. Might as well sleep. Or kill 1 sheep and make a bed to carry around with me. Why is there even a zombie out here? I don't have shears, and I need your wool. Thank you. I need tree. Come here, tree. And then tree these guys, 3 of those guys, 1 of you. Boom. Yes, I will grab berries as well. You can lure them with leads. Okay, good to know. Alright, so we've got the bed. And I'm gonna properly chop down this tree because nothing bothers me more than a tree that's not fully chopped down. Why not? We bring that with me. Okay, let's grab the berries. So let's grab some wheat. Never know when I'm gonna find more cows that I can breed along the way, so I'm gonna replant these seeds real quick. I should really look into setting up automated farms too. I love the thought of redstone. I'd love to dive into it. Okay, so berries. Gotta go get some berries. Don't need any of this. I guess I could put the seeds into a composter, but in all honesty, I've got that skeleton farm now. I don't think I'll mess with the composter at all. Unless I could work it into an automated farm. Hello, Jens. Thank you for the 10 bits once again. You can tame foxes by breeding 2 adult foxes, and then the baby will trust you but not follow you. Wild foxes will run away if you don't sneak when approaching them. You breed foxes with sweet berries, which I've got on me. The fox that trusts you still, the nearby don't trust you like a dog would. Okay. They attack chickens, that's funny. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Wolftanger, thank you so much for the 20 bits. You should use a mod pack called Crazy Craft. I don't know if I like the sound of that. Alright, the cows were somewhere in this direction. Oh, that's a big fall. I think I went too low. I will upload when the video's done. I've been having some issues with my mic crackling. I've been having some personal issues getting into the right headspace to make videos too. I'm not going to give an ETA on the video because I don't know when it'll be done. Chat like away. I don't rightly know when it'll be done, so I don't want to tell you guys it's going to be done before it is. Alright, somewhere around here in this forest, there are 3 cows. There's the fox, there are the cows. So, there's only 1 fox, so I can't breed him. I don't have a lead anyway, because I don't have any slime. So I'll worry about that later, but I do know that there are foxes in here. It's good to know. I have plenty of wheat now. Hello, cow friends. Come with me. Can you breed again yet? No, probably not. Yes. No, yes. Make another. Excellent. Join me, family of cows. Jens subscribed, resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much. Super excited to watch the next video when it comes out. Also, how is Shino? Shino is doing really well. He's currently sitting on the bench looking out the window, so I can't really show him to you guys at the moment. I might try and get another webcam and set it up at the corner of my desk so I could just swap to that whenever he's sitting there, but I don't have that at the moment. Alright. Got all 4 of the cows. This might not be too fun. Alright. Can you guys go single file or no? Not really. Maybe a little bit. Wolftanger, thank you so much for the 70 bits. Gotta go, so here are the rest of my bits. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bring me back to make the tunnel and fill it when you're done. Yeah, I know, but this is funnier. And it worked. These are way better than the sheep. Cows are smarter than sheep, confirmed. See, cows are superior to sheep in every way, clearly. Hello, llama friend. Maybe these guys will be ready to breed by the time we get back, too. In which case, super speed breeding, not really. Did I lose one of the babies? Oh no, I just didn't see it under the mama's butt. Alright, the hardest part is going to be actually getting these guys in here. Or not. Wow, cows really are superior to sheep. Alright, can I breed any more of you? Not right now. Okay, cool. Let's breed you guys together too, since I took out one of your friends. Do you have any eggs for me? No, you don't. I still don't know any of their pigs are yet, so I'm gonna look for one. Maybe up on top of this hill. Because then I can get some pigs going too. I don't know what I need pigs for, but I feel like... Oh, here we go. We'll grab this one too. I feel like I want to have a little bit of everything. Chat, look away. I think I will kill every sheep that I find that is not a part of my sheep herd. Sessions, thank you so much for the 5 bits, Corgo. Yes, Corgo, but I mean, obviously, Shiba. You can make them live in a small pen with no problems. I don't know. I will make full size, like... Oh, there's experience there. I'll make, like, decent looking farms eventually. I just want... I'm after materials right now. I'm not after builds. Okay, so pigs are dumb like sheep. Good to know. Cows are the superior animal. Cool. Alright, you guys can have some of this. Are you guys ready to breed yet? The 2 that came here originally? No, you're not. Alright. Now we wait for that, and while we wait for that, if I go into the nether, will their spawn, their breed timer continue? Or does it pause while I'm in the nether? Hi, Dino. I'm doing pretty well today. Oh, we have a treat. A treats redeemed. We definitely need to pass some of those out. Hey, buddy, you want some treats? Come here. Shino. Alright, you. takes treats so gently. He's not one of those dogs that will bite your fingers when you try to give him a treat. He's super gentle with it. Okay, here. Good boy. Very good boy. You're cold and you're in need of hot cocoa, you shall return. Alright, breed? Yes, breed. Excellent. Cool, breed. Can you breed chickens with seeds, or is it only through the... Oh, you can. Cool. Hello from the Philippines. Rusty's, thank you so much for the 100 bits. It's 3 a.m. here. Actually, yeah, it's really late there. Need to go to sleep. Have to go now. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great night. Mr. Pinga, thank you again for another 10 bits. If you find a jungle, make sure to tame a parrot with seeds. A parrot can sit on your shoulder if you go near him, and he follows you like a dog, but flying. The fun part is, if you put a music disc near the jukebox, near the parrot, we'll start dancing, and just let me say, they got some moves. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I have not seen a jungle anywhere nearby. I've got a bunch of snowy stuff near me. I haven't even seen a desert. I might need to like go into the nether, go a far distance away, and try looking for a new biome in that fashion. But around me, all I see is a bunch of snow and spruce and birch. I don't know what I need the beetroot seeds or beetroot for, but you know, we're gonna grow them anyway, I suppose. Alright, Raulito, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. How did I get the bamboo? I found the bamboo in a treasure, a buried treasure from a shipwreck. There was a single piece of bamboo in it. I planted it, and now I have a bunch of bamboo. Speaking of the jungle, I cannot get the painter to realize that the dryad is nearby and he won't sell the pylon. That is sad. Or maybe there's something else keeping him unhappy. It could be that he recognizes the dryad's there, but he's still unhappy for another reason. You need cats. Creepers are afraid of cats. Where do you find cats? I also need another village. I'd love to work with villagers. All of the villagers from that first village have unfortunately perished. Parrots mimic all mob sounds near them so they can jump scare you with the creeper. Yeah, that would definitely jump scare me, for sure. Alright, let's stash some of this stuff in here. Oh wait, I have a food chest for that. And then we're gonna go check out that abandoned mine shaft. I think that'd be fun. Alright, put those in there. We'll grab some more carrots because I don't have a full stack on me. I don't really need the bed at the moment because I'm going to be underground anyway. I don't think nighttime affects anything while you're underground. You know what? Real quick, just to be sure, before I head underground, I want to make sure that I try breeding the cows one last time, and then we'll go. Check out that abandoned mine shaft. Cesius, thank you so much for the 5 bits. It's always easier to go up on the right side. I should do that instead. Or just make an actual way to get up here cleanly. Well, it looks like all of my carrots are done too, so I might as well harvest and replant these. I feel like carrots are going to be my primary food source because they seem to do pretty good. Okay. Cats can be found in villages or the jungle. You have to sneak when you're near them and move slowly. Okay. Give them fish. Alright. Gotcha. I'll have to try that out if I find another village. Okay, so we got some more cow breeding going on. Is that it? Alright, got 2 pairs. Breed the sheep too, and we're out of here. That is a lot of cows, but I need a lot of leather. And hey, I won't be allergic to a cat in this game. I could drop this off in here too. Alright, let's check out that mine cart, or that mine shaft rather. So I left a little opening right down here before the strip mine. Oh no, I missed it. I was pressing forward, I swear. I gotta go back. Gotta do a loop. I thought I was pressing forward. But that's the cave that we dug into, and I don't remember exactly how to find the abandoned mine shaft from there, but I'm sure we'll figure it out pretty quick. The other option is to dig through the cobblestone at the top of the hill, because there's a single piece of cobblestone up there from where I towered my way up. That'll also lead pretty close to the abandoned mine shaft, but I'm pretty sure we could just find it this way. Shouldn't take too long. Hot cocoa with airplane stir stick and marshmallows has been achieved. That sounds pretty fancy, not gonna lie. Thank you so much for the 9 bits. By the way, if you have any questions about the game, just ask. I love to answer your questions. Thank you. Yeah, I've been asking as we go about the adventure here, but I do appreciate any of the feedback. And I like that you guys are giving answers without trying to like backseat control everything that I do. I really do appreciate that, guys. So thank you very much. And whatever. I'm just going to maybe put this here. Throw down a couple of those. I should have brought a shield with me, but too late now. I might regret that later, but whatever. We're here. That was a little glitchy. Definitely not over here, okay. Because I did not explore there, didn't place any torches there. I do know we're close. We're definitely close to where it is. Shouldn't take too long to find. I hope. Can you use the new Twitch thing where you start earning channel points? So I can bet if you get lost. We have channel points already. You can earn channel points right now. You are earning channel points right now. We've had that for quite a long time, actually. I don't know how to turn that on. I can look into it after the stream is done. A rainbow steel straw. Yeah, that is pretty fancy. So how do you make your hot cocoa? Do you make it from scratch or do you use a mix? Do you like it dark or do you like it sweet? feel like I'm going in circles and not actually finding... Well, this is where I towered up. So I'm definitely near the mine shaft. The weird thing is, I couldn't find the exit, like, to this cave originally, so I just towered up in the last stream. And I kept running into the mine shaft, and now that I'm looking for the mine shaft, I can't find it anywhere. What is this world? Don't judge me badly, but this one is made from premix that is salted caramel. I'm not going to judge you too much. I'll judge you a little bit. You like dark and sweet. Okay, so the hot chocolate that I make it with cocoa powder and a little bit of butter, of all things, believe it or not. And then, so I melt the butter and I start to brown the butter. Then I add some cream, heavy cream and milk to it, a little bit of sugar, some dark chocolate. Maybe it's down here. No, it's definitely not down there. And my hot cocoa is to die for, just gonna say. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Now we just gotta get up there. Now we just gotta find our way in. We'll probably just tower up and dig in. Yeah, there are baddies here waiting for me. I can hear them. This post tells about it. Thank you for the 15 bits. Alright. Time to really wish that I had a shield, I suppose. I saw you walk away. I didn't know you'd walk right back. Alright. So this is a reminder, that's my exit. If I see that, I'll know. So I'm gonna light this place up mostly first, and then I'll start grabbing materials that we find. I don't really want to go over there. I'd prefer to explore the mine shaft at the moment. Mr. Pinga, thank you once more for your generosity with the 10 bits. Also, with the enchanting table, you can make enchant books. Use the books to put enchants on tools at an anvil. That way you could say, that way you can get, let's say, 2 efficiency books and put them both on a pickaxe to make it an efficiency 2 pickaxe. Oh, okay, so you can combine efficiency 1 books like that. I didn't know that. Good to know. I'm gonna be sad if this abandoned mine shaft is basically nothing. It just dead ends and peters out real quick. Normally these things are really sprawling. Jabba Miller, thank you so much for the 45 bits. I really do appreciate that. Did you know that if you jump and attack, you do crits to the enemies, so you can kill them easier? I did not know that, but I'm probably also not going to be able to remember that too easily. Alright, there's a chest there. That's nice. Got some diamonds and coal and other goodies. I don't need the melon and pumpkin seeds, but I will take the name tag. You know what? This will save me some iron. Let's just take the whole thing. I'll throw those seeds away later. Well, that's a dead end. Maybe. But that's a ravine. That must be that ravine I keep digging into with my strip mine. There has to be more to it than this. This can't be the entirety of the abandoned mine shaft, can it? Can they spawn this small? I'd be sad. I hope it's just like blocked off somewhere. What other games will I play on Twitch? I'll probably be playing, well, I'll definitely be playing more Terraria. I'll be playing some Don't Starve Together with my girlfriend. I play Among Us with Cushion and some of my other friends time to time. And I'm not really going to rule out anything. I've played a little bit of Fall Guys on the channel, on my Twitch channel before, but wasn't too into Fall Guys, to be honest with you. I feel like I have just a teeny tiny abandoned mine shaft, and this was like not all that exciting. Either that or it's like cut off somewhere and I don't know where. I don't know. Kind of disappointed with this, to be honest. Normally these are like big grand adventures, and I thought that's what I'd be getting here today. But all I found is, well, unless it's like on the other side of the ravine, I guess I could look at that. See if there are any other openings or something. Don't really want to drown or anything, but I'm gonna end up drowning for sure. No, I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find anything in here. Darn. I was really hoping for a more expensive. I'm sure it's larger than it looks. I just don't know how to find it, I guess. I could just pick a direction and start digging, but that could lead into nothing. And if I'm gonna do that, I might as well go down to diamond level and strip mine. Well, let's get what materials I can out of here at least. Disappointed in this abandoned mine shaft for sure. I don't even hear any enemies nearby that could like lead me to something else. Not gonna lie, Fall Guys became popular but died down in less than a month. Yeah, that tends to happen with some of the most like viral games, I guess. I'm surprised Fortnite has stayed relevant as long as it has, to be honest with you. I thought that would have died out a lot faster. Fall Guys kind of got unlucky with the Steam release of Among Us because, in my opinion, Among Us is a much better party game than Fall Guys is. Fall Guys had potential, but like, for me, it felt too repetitive. Have I gone this way? Oh, that's the dead end. Oh, maybe it goes somewhere. Fall Guys was a bit repetitive. It was really difficult to play with friends. Like, it was not party friendly. And when I played it, at least, it was extremely buggy. I kept getting disconnected. I kept just getting infinite loading screens. Not a whole lot of fun for me to play, so I just stopped playing it. And then I found Among Us, and I'm like, oh, this game is so much fun. Mostly because, you know, I get to manipulate my friends and convince them that I didn't murder them when I did. Fortnite kept pressing decently sized updates pretty often. Yeah, that is true. Fall Guys failed to do that. Okay, I guess I can go in here and see if it opens up into an abandoned mine shaft. I might do that in a bit, but I also want to go back to where this entrance was and just make sure. I saw 2 bits of wood. I want to make sure that one of those wasn't a tunnel that I've already been into. So if I go back to where we came in over here, so I explored that segment for sure, but I don't know if I have explored up here, and I just want to just double check and see. What did I just pick up? Oh, a rail. Okay, I have been in here. Darn. Alright, so I guess what I'll do is try checking out that big, dark, foreboding area and seeing if that will lead into another segment of Abandoned Mine Shaft, because I refuse to believe that this is as small as it is. But it very well could be. In which case, I'd be disappointed. I mean, I got 2 diamonds and a name tag out of it, so I shouldn't be, like, I shouldn't complain too much, I guess. But I would have liked a decent exploration adventure out of that. Ow! I don't want to go down there. No, let's grab the coal too. I wouldn't mind playing some Among Us today, if you guys want to watch it, but I don't know. We'll see. We've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes so far. I still have a lot that I'd like to work on Minecraft, so just a thought. All right. I'm still hopeful that this is going to somewhere connect to another segment of Abandoned Mine Shaft. Maybe down where that guy was sniping me. You know, I don't think Among Us 2 was canceled. They didn't say they weren't making Among Us 2. They said instead of making Among Us 2 right now, we're going to make a new map. So I feel like eventually we'll see an Among Us 2. Honestly, it doesn't matter much to me either way, as long as they keep rolling out updates and they make some changes to it. I'd like to see some changes to Among Us, like the ability to sabotage when you're standing on event or even in event. I think that'd be handy. We had some pretty wacky ideas in the group, actually, like being able to move a body, but while you're moving a body, you're carrying it on your shoulders, so anybody that walks by you could see that you're carrying a dead body. So it's kind of like a risky play. Do you move the body so they don't know where it was killed and risk getting caught, or do you just leave the body where it's at? I think that'd actually be a lot of fun for Among Us. Could add a whole new layer. And then I know there's they're working on having proximity chat. So like if we were to talk, only people nearby could hear it. I think that would be so much fun too. Allow you to have an open mic, and then you could just talk throughout your play, and if somebody overhears you, they overhear you, but they have to be close. Mostly I could just hear Cushion yell at me when I kill her. Good morning, Luna. Yeah, Cushion requested to be a moderator to help out. I got to know her first, though. I don't like giving mod powers to people that I don't know yet. Alright, let's see what's down there. Or down here, or both. This one looks like less of a pain in the butt, so we're gonna check this one out first. That was so much less of a pain in the butt that it ended immediately. We get some lapis, so that's something. You are the right type of crazy, Cushion. There's a good crazy and a bad crazy. And then there's people that pretend like they're not crazy, but they are. Everybody's a little bit crazy. What is normal anyway, right? I don't know why you'd give somebody that you don't know mod powers either, but the only reason I say that is because I have a lot of people that I don't know asking if they can moderate. Like, I don't know you though. No such thing as normal, only less crazy. Or just a different kind of crazy. What if crazy is actually sane? And there's just more crazy people, so they think that sane is actually crazy. I don't even know where I'm going with that thought. This was also disappointing. This cave, like, I put all of this off for this stream. I'm like, yeah, let's check out that mine shaft in the next stream. And then it was just 2 corridors and dead ends. And I could have just done that in the last stream and whatever. Whatever. Do I have a Discord server? If not, am I planning to make one? I used to have a public one, but I was getting really stressed out and overwhelmed by it. I felt the urge to constantly keep on top of, you know, chatting with everybody, getting to know everybody. And it was overwhelming me. I was feeling really down whenever I couldn't do it either. If I was too tired or too busy, I'd feel really upset that I couldn't talk with everyone. So eventually I shut that Discord server down. I do have a closed Discord server at the moment, but it's for patrons only. I'm working on getting it set up to where members and people who subscribe on Twitch can join too. I haven't integrated that quite yet, and I do need to work on that. But it is closed to supporters and friends only. Just to keep it small, because I was getting really overwhelmed. We had over 10,000 members, and I was just getting stressed out by it. I have a gulp to redeem, so I'm going to do just that. Yes, we do have a subreddit. Does anybody know a technique to see through walls? I know that you used to be able to using a piston and something, and I don't remember exactly what it was because it was really old. I don't even know if that still exists. But is there any way to see through it? To see if there's more like mine shaft around here that I'm just barely missing? Or is that too cheaty? Like for me, I'd rather do a mechanic that's in the game, you know. I'll exploit in the game when they leave the exploit in the game. I don't want to do an X-ray texture pack. That feels a little bit more cheaty than using something that's already in the game. Shino's still looking out the window. I don't have a camera pointing in that direction though. Darn. Alright, well, I guess I'll leave. Can't think of anywhere else it would be. I'm like poking through areas like this to see. And I could try to look at this wall while I swim up at the surface, but I feel like it's not going to lead to anything. It's going to lead to me getting sucked down though. Uh-oh, there's no surface there. Okay. Okay, I'll be fine. Need to get back into this little hidey hole though. Okay. I didn't realize that was capped off. Mr. Pinga, thank you once again for the 5 bits. There used to be a way to see through walls, but at least that I know of, there are currently no ways to do that. Okay, well, it's good to know. I figured they would have patched that out. It was a really old glitch. It's like using piston to shove a block over your head or something. And you're able to see through. I just didn't know if you could still do that. Alright, well, I'll get out of here. Very disappointing mine shaft. And I guess we'll head somewhere else, maybe. Just want to make sure I've explored this cave. Might as well grab this gold. Although, it'd be fun to make a gold farm eventually too. I feel like I should make an iron farm first, but I definitely want to make farms. Will I make a Minecraft server? I don't have any plans for that, but you never know what the future holds. So I'll give you a big old, I have no idea for now. Alright, yeah, let's just get out of here. You started a playthrough 2 days ago and you have netherite. Nice. I probably could too if I focused on it. Not really a priority for me. Just kind of taking my time. I'm in no rush. I'm not a speedrunner. Don't want to be. Don't care. Just having fun. I mean, it took me, what, 2 streams to even get gold armor. I feel like, oh, it's not gonna break yet. I feel like it's gonna break soon. Now it'll be a question of how long it takes me to find the exit. Or if I should just dig my way out again. You know what? I'm just gonna dig my way out again. Why not? Inspired by chaos to build. Appreciate that. I do love building. It is a lot of fun. You can never fix a bug at the 100%. Oh, that's not good. That was fine. What was I saying? You could just shorten how long it happened or when it happens. Well, I suppose that's true, but in a way, reducing how often a bug happens is fixing a bug. Hello, what did you miss? Welcome back, by the way. You haven't missed much. I just found the most disappointing abandoned mine shaft ever. I had 2 or 3 tunnels with dead ends in it and didn't lead to much of anything at all. But yeah, now I'm gonna go back, breed some cows some more, try to get those books made, and then hopefully make an enchanting table soon. Get my gear enchanted up. And then maybe after that, I think I might head into the ocean and grab a bunch of coral. So I can use it to add variety to the texture of stone. Picture me like a dragon sleeping on my pile. Yes, you are very dragon-like. Like a cat dragon. It's going well, how are you? Hello. We are. Yes. Exactly. Thank you, Nexodus. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the channel. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it is good to be back. It'll be even better once I'm making content at a steady pace again. I'll get there. It won't take too long. Just need to work out my mindset, which I'm working on. You know, it's a daily thing. One day at a time, right? You know what I'd like to do eventually? When I do have a storage system set up, instead of just like being organized and have to go through this one chest at a time and sort everything out, I'd like to have just an input chest where I could just put items straight into it and it sorts them all out for me. I know something like that's possible. I don't know how to do it, but I know it's possible, and I very, very much would like to learn how to do that. Got a fair bit of coal from that run, I guess. I don't need any of these seeds. We'll just let these despawn. What was that sound? Oh, is that a drowned? Why do I have drowned? I'm not... whatever. I'm gonna bring the bed with me again. That's weird. I don't know why I have drowned. I thought they only spawned in the ocean, or sometimes from spawners. Hello, reddish carp. It's going pretty good. Just, you know, keeping busy, keeping busy. Why do I keep coming up on this side? It's much easier to go up the right. I don't know why. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. Guarding your treasure, yes. Where is this drowned at? Are you drowned? Hi, buddy. So zombies turn into drowned? I thought drowned just spawned. Or did he just spawn? He takes a beating, though. Kind of thought that... Did I plant the wrong things here? I thought I planted wheat seeds here. Was it planting from my offhand and not my main hand? That's weird. Okay, I gotta go grab some wheat. I definitely did not intend to plant carrots there, though. That's kind of strange. Grab some wheat. Yeah, that's weird. I guess I'll have to replant those. So does it plant from your offhand first? Oh, that's not what I want that. Hello. Did I have carrots in both hands at that time? Oh, that could have been the case. Thank you once again for the 10 bits. To make a storage system that would sort all items, first of all, you would need a lot of iron and wood. Well, yeah, I would like to get there eventually. I'd like an iron farm. Secondly, you need redstone and some other stuff like stone and water. That's easy enough. Look at the materials in a tutorial. Yep, considering that, it's very possible, but fairly difficult to make. I'm stubborn. If you guys know me, you know I'm stubborn. Fairly difficult won't stop me. But apparently planting carrots instead of wheat will. Alright. Now let's feed them cows. Make babies. Excellent. Oh, is there one more in here? There we go. Nice. And 2 of you guys can breed as well. Breed some pigs. And let's breed some chickens. Excellent. No, Chaos is level 70 now, sad face. No, the meme died. Oops. Ah! Those guys run out fast. Did not hesitate to run out of that pen. Good chickens. Alright, what's going on right now is that I'm breeding a ton of cows so that I can get 40 some odd leather so that I can make a bunch of books and make enchanting table and a bunch of bookshelves to go along with it. I'd like to get my gear enchanted up before I die and lose these 70 levels. What? How much leather am I at? Is that all I have? No. Grab the paper that I have too. I know I have a fair bit of paper. Okay. Let me make a sword too. Oh no, I have a sword. Here we go. Let's go kill some cows. I mean, pet them aggressively with a metal stick. Dashy, thank you so much for the 5 bits. I think you already have everything to make an enchanting table. Yes, I know I only need the 3 leather to make the table, but I want to have good enchants, so I know I need the 15 bookshelves to go along with it. Mr. Pinga, thank you once again for another 5 bits. Just another thing, you can light animals on fire with flint and steel or fire aspect sword before killing them to automatically cook the meat. That'll save time and coal for cooking the food. Good to know. I actually don't want to burn all of my cows while I do that though. I have a feeling if I do that I would accidentally kill every cow in the pen. So I'm gonna play it safe, but that is good to know. Could be handy in the future. I'm going to tempt the cows with some wheat in my offhand here. I'm gonna walk into the pen. I'm gonna try to kill everything but the babies. If I can pull that off. Let's see. Let me in. Okay, maybe I can't get in there. Look away, chat. Don't look. Okay, some of the babies are dying too, so I should probably chill out. Maybe? Maybe they're not. Cool, we got the babies. Now to grab the leather. Awesome! Alright, how much we got? Oh yeah, we're like over halfway there. Nice. That won't take too long then. You didn't see that, Cushion. I told you to close your eyes. How long does it take a baby to grow up? Out of curiosity. Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, more? Just imagine the cows being guides. Yes, actually. The sad part is, no. The cows are the superior animal. We have established this. The sheep, however, they can be the guide. Well, they're a little more useful than the guide, but not much. I am on Twitch. Welcome, Mr. Fish. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch. I started in September. I took October off for personal reasons, and I got back last week. Or, no, I guess I started in August, didn't I? I didn't start in September. It's been a while. Alright, let's go take a look at my to-do list and see what is left. Quite a bit. Probably going to the ocean next. Drop off, technically speaking, that's food, right? For all of this in here. You know, I'm gonna hold that, because I'm going to breed cows eventually anyway. Okay. So what is everything I wanted to do? Gather coral, I need to do that. Caught the animals, nice. I can make that right now, but I'm gonna wait till I get the bookshelves. Could start working on making the area around the nether portal. Work on the mine entrance, road leading to the portal, do some mining. I don't know if I'll do any mining today, maybe. Work on the cave, make a smelter. I want to make a super smelter. An experience farm storage, that'll wait. I probably won't do that today. It's not necessary. And a temporary storage location. I kind of want... I'll probably just do the temporary storage location off screen, off camera, because watching me just move everything from these chests into a more organized location would probably be pretty boring for you guys. Alright, so we're going to head into the ocean. We're going to grab a bunch of coral. Build a castle wall for your house. It could help if you wanted to make villagers live around me. I need to find villagers first. But yes, I'll be bringing them down. I don't know if I'll do a castle wall around the whole thing, but I think I might do like a castle wall around the top of the hill. I might even expand the top of the hill out slowly over time. I have not fully decided how crazy I want to go with this, since it's a survival let's play and not a creative one. The new Minecraft hurt sound sounds like one of your bones just got snapped in half. That does sound incredibly painful. Hello, dolphin. So I don't want to grab the coral that's like closest to me here, because I might want to like use the stuff that's closer. It looks fairly nice too. I'll gather stuff that's further away. So I suppose I'll be picking up sea pickles and these coral things. Oh, I can't pick those up because I don't have a silk touch yet. But I can pick up the blocks, and that's mostly what I'm after right now, right? I think I'm right in that, right? So like this kind of coral, I can't pick this up until I have silk touch, right? Or is that just as... yeah. I do want to use that in decoration too, though. So, I'm not sure. I'll come back out here to gather some of that eventually. So, coral blocks, are these farmable, renewable? Like, if I take it, is it gone for good? Or can I farm these up? Pressing F3 to show a lot of information like coordinates or biome. I do know that one. Pressing F3 plus B, you could see enemy hitboxes. Really? Okay. That's handy. I did not know that. F3 plus G is chunk borders. Ooh. Many more. I did not know this was a thing. Okay, I have to at least remember F3 plus Q. I'll try to remember that, because that could be pretty handy, actually. Okay. Cool. It's really good to know. Thank you. You can only farm the decorative coral, not the blocks. Okay, so once this is gone, it's gone. Good to know. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt if I could only break 2 of these at a time before I drown. Let me find an area that's not so deep. If there is even such a thing. Over here looks good. Right over here. F3Q shin. That's fair. I tried to read chat. You don't need to put bits in there for me to read your message. It does get my attention faster, but I try to not make that necessary. I don't want all of these. Like, I don't necessarily like this tube one as much. I like some more than others. Of course, I'm mostly getting fire. This is going to be a pain in the butt. Maybe I don't know. Do I do this now, or do I wait till I have a conduit so I could just breathe underwater? Forgot that being underwater, like, reduced how quickly you can mine as well. I definitely want coral to texturize my stone. Like, that, there's no doubt about it. That's on the agenda. I just don't know if it'd be smarter to get a conduit first. Alright, so you said that I can get a conduit by killing some drowned, right? Is there a way that I could find drowned easily? Like, is there a specific area they spawn in, or do I just have to get zombies into the water? Because I really don't want to do all of this with how short my breath is, to be honest with you. And I don't know how to make an underwater potion either. You can make drowned in your farm. So I know that you can drown zombies and turn them into drowned. I figured that out through the farm, but how do I move them through my farm if they're completely underwater? Because the way my farm works is it uses water currents to push them to the kill zone under the ocean. Does it have to be nighttime? Sorry about that, guys. Just realized that music had stopped playing. So I have Heart of the Sea. I have 2 of them already. And I know that drowns drop the Nautilus shells, but I don't know how to farm them reliably. I could show you what my farm looks like, and you guys could tell me if I can adjust it to farm drowned or not. It'd be fairly easy to show. Because if I could just get drowned from that zombie spawner, that'd be fantastic, actually. Rivers can spawn drowns a lot sometimes. Okay, if the Nautilus is a rare drop, though, I need a probably pretty consistent stream of zombies, right? Thank you once again, Mr. King. A drowned spawn in all oceans and river biomes, but the ocean and biomes have to be at least 6 blocks deep. Rivers don't have to, and rivers have a higher spawn rate. Okay. Okay. Good to know. I have not seen ocean cities, maybe? I did see that one temple thing that you guys told me to run away from. Alright, let's head down into the farm. I'll show you guys what it looks like, and you can tell me if I can convert this into a drowned farm somehow. I think it's the one on the left? No, that's my skeleton farm. Yeah, okay, there's my zombie farm. So right now what I've got going on, let me grab my torches. Throw some of these in here real quick. So I've got, this is the Il Mango video that I saw on how to make these. Hi buddy, you can go away now. So it's got 2 streams of water, and they just spawn in here and then get pushed in the stream, and then it pushes them down to a fault chamber where they take some lava damage and then die at the bottom. Now, my zombies haven't been getting drowned from this water stream, but baby zombies have. But if I fill this box in with water, how do they get pushed down the stream? Yeah, I understand that if I fill this in with water, the zombies will turn into drowned, but then they'll just be swimming in here. How do I get them downstream? Otherwise, I have no way of killing them. They just sit in here. How quickly does a zombie turn into a drowned? Well, it is a manual kill chamber. The lava only hurts them, and then I kill them at the bottom. But what I could do is before the lava gets there, or before they reach the lava, like if it happens in terms of seconds, let me make this place a little bit more safe to go into, I guess. So, like, this is the stream where the skeletons go through. The zombies meet up in here as well. If the problem is just, like, their head needs to be covered... Here, let me light this up again. Okay, so what if I, like, put maybe a sign here and filled this part with water? Oh, hi. You could... Hold on. I don't need you right now. I'm just trying to place a block in there. There we go. No, go down there. I don't need you. Go away. So, maybe I could put, like, some water up here with sign... I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty tight in here. There's not a whole lot of space in here. And then they fall down here, they hit this lava, take some damage, and they fall into the kill chamber. I could put... I actually don't know. So do I just replace that lava with water? And just... Is that all it'll take for them to turn into drowned? Deactivate the skeleton spawn for a bit before you kill the zombies, drown them. Well, I can deactivate the skeleton spawner just by standing in a different room, because that skeleton spawner is a little bit further away, so if I stand on the far corner of the kill chamber, only zombies spawn. So that won't be a problem with these guys. I could try the lava, like replacing the lava thing. Let me get out of this bucket, or I mean this water area real quick. I think I have an infinite source of water somewhere around here, unless I plugged it up, I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm just going to, for now, just drop off some water. I'll grab that lava. Oh, let me see what's said here. Thank you once again. Underwater city ruins, or the little stone houses underwater. Okay, I definitely haven't seen that. You need 8 nautilus shells to make a conduit. Well, if I can get them from this farm, that should be much easier. You need prismarine bricks, or dark prismarine to make the conduit structure. Okay, I don't... You find it in the monuments. I did pass by one of those. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure I could find some way to cheese myself into obtaining prismarine. I'm not too worried about that. Those guys are just going at it with each other, aren't they? Right, let's see if I can do this without getting myself killed. I was hoping that torch would block it long enough for me to grab the lava, but don't die. Okay, got it. Oh, hi, buddy. Alright, get out of the kill chamber. Whew. That was a little close. Okay, so... Get back up. Alright, lava is gone. I'll just make a hole next to this infinite water. Put the lava in here in case I want to use it again afterwards. Grab some of that water and we'll put that in the hole instead. And hopefully that turns them into drowned? Question mark, question mark? Maybe? Alright, we'll give that a try. I'll eat up before I turn off all the lights in here so I don't instantly die. Hey, that's not very nice. Oh, I forgot a torch. Of course I forgot a torch. Alright, let's see. We need 45 seconds for a zombie to turn into drowned. Okay, so that probably won't work then. Unless I just fill the entire chamber with water instead of just that single block. So I doubt it'll take them 45 seconds to end up down there. No, there's no way. Alright, well, I'll figure it out. We'll get this working. Thank you for the carrot. Let's just get rid of this sign then. And then close this off. Okay, kill chamber is back. And then close this off so it's not so dark. I mean, so it is so dark. And hopefully now I just get drowned eventually, right? So these guys should turn into drowned, I hope. You should convert the whole thing with water. Yeah, but if I make the whole thing into a round box, I don't know how I would get them. Like, I guess I could maybe, trying to think about how I could do it. I could snake the zombies around for a much, much longer distance before they fall into the kill chamber. Because as it stands, if I kill some of these drowned now, I'm going to be killing zombies that fall down here as well. And I just want to kill the drowned, not the zombies, right? No, I didn't break the block by the skeleton on purpose. I didn't want the skeletons in here just yet. Drowns float or sink? Which? I hear drowned. I don't see any drowned. They float. So I need to make a separate kill chamber for the drowned then, up here. Like, I think it's in here somewhere. No, that's not it. Down here somewhere. There they are. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably redesign both of these completely in order to get this to work. I could do that though. That's not a problem. I don't mind doing that. It's actually good to know all of this too. I could just, let's dig our way in there. I'm gonna turn off both of these farms. This one is a lot worse to turn off because they shoot me. This one's gonna be a pain in the butt to turn off. But I think I can make this work. Now that I know exactly what it's gonna take. Yes, you fight each other. Fight amongst each other. You might have accidentally pinged people for stabs. Okay, I mean, that's something I'm always down to play, for the most part. Hold on, let me look in my Discord. I don't remember seeing a ping. There was no ping, you liar. Oh, wait, maybe. Let me look again. There was no ping, you liar. I hate turning this spawner off. Alright, here we go. Ow. Alright, this spawner is turned off. Let me get rid of these guys. Oh, there's a lot of you. Hi, yeah. We're getting rid of you. Talk to you later. Okay, we can open this up again. Now to turn that spawner off. This one's a lot easier to turn off. Okay. So now both spawners are off and I can focus on redesigning the entire thing. I do think if I'm going to want this to spawn both, I need to be careful about how I do it. But now I know I need to keep the zombies underwater for 45 seconds before they can reach the kill chamber. And meanwhile, I would prefer to have the skeletons just go straight away. Alright, let me just wipe these guys out real quick. Magma blocks at the kill chamber. Yeah, but I'd like this to be an experience farm. Okay, let's just pick up the loot. Did I get lucky? I did not get lucky. I might need to grab some building materials for this. Okay, let's see. Yes, I did read that last information about the, Oh, no, I did not. Let's see. You also found Prismarine Shard in the buried treasure. Yes, I did. I did find that single one. But that's unreliable source, yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Let's redesign this thing. Okay, so first things first, would it be better to drown them in here? Is that even possible? Can I drown them in here and send them through this water stream to the kill chamber? Or would it be better to, like, send them up a bubble elevator? Or no, I guess I'd have to send them down. Yeah. I could send them down into a water tube because the zombies sink. And then, like, they'd push over to the edge and then drown. And once they're drowned, they float up. And then maybe they come up right here and then fall down into the kill chamber. That might be what I have to do. Let me get rid of this water source in here. I'd probably end up replacing that with lava again. Just so they take more damage. Oh, the reason the lava is there is so that I could one-shot kill the skeletons and, zombies that were falling down there. Yeah, I think that might be what I do. What do you think? That works? Only put their heads in the water. Yeah, but So I can make this deeper then. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let's think this through carefully. If I dig straight down here, I'm gonna block off these water sources just for now, so I don't need to fight them. Which means I'm gonna have to place that back. Oop, that's not a block. Whatever we'll do with the coral. That back and that back for now. I'll be breaking those in a bit. Close that off as well. Okay, let's see here. So water carries them down here. If I just put like a fall chamber in here, it doesn't even have to be too deep, right? And I go like this, then they could float up to here and join this stream and get pushed down. Now the skeletons would end up falling down there, which I don't want. So the skeletons, I'm going to have to change their stream a little bit. Maybe have it turn here. Bring it down this way. I actually like to go one further, but I don't think that's going to be enough room. So if I could keep the skeletons from falling into this, it should be a lot better. Like so, maybe? I don't think the skeletons will end up down. Oh, they will, okay. So I can't do that. Unless I put a water source here, right? Will this push them that way? Pushes that way. But then they sit here, so that won't work either. This is turning out to be quite the puzzle. I like this though. Alright, Mercury, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Skeletons can float. Are you sure? So the skeletons will just float by here? I already tried that, Krax. I just put water in here. There's a water source here, which made a single block of water before I broke the sign. And they fell through too quickly and didn't become drowned. So that wasn't gonna work. Why is this bubbly? So what I'm thinking about doing is sending them down here and then having a water source push them this way. So I'll need a water source right here to push them over here. I really need to rethink about how this water is happening. Let's close that off for now so I can see what water sources I do and do not have. Okay, so this will push them here, but I want them to bounce up afterwards. Okay, So if I don't put water falling down here, and like I make sure the water just ends right here, they're gonna fall into this hole. And if I make sure they're underwater in here because of this sign, then once they're drowned, they'll bounce up. Let me grab some more water so I can actually visualize this. Best way out of here. Trying not to break everything, just finding my way around either. I like messing around with this though, coming up with new designs. This is fun to me. We'll go down here for now. Oh, we have a treats redemption. Oh, we also have two boot the snoots and a gulp. We'll definitely do all of those right now. So let me just see here. We've got Dashy, thank you so much for the 5 bits. Have you tried with Magma Block? You might not get the maximum amount of experience, but you should still get some. If I don't damage them, I won't get any experience. Alright, Chino, you want a treat? We got a treat redemption, buddy. I know, you love treats. So we're giving him a couple of these blueberry treat things. They smell really good, though. I imagine they would be extremely bland. Alright, buddy. We've got to boop your snoot, too, unfortunately. Twice. Ready? Boop. You can have a treat. Then we'll boop it again for another treat. Boop. Yeah. You ready? Boop. Boop. Alright. Can you hold? Next. You know. I can be stubborn. Come here, buddy. No, hold. 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 Okay. He never knows what to do when I put the treat on his face. I make him wait. He's like, how do I get it off? And he just slowly looks down. Alright, and I'll redeem that gulp as well. Thank you all very much for spending those Shino coins. Alright, let's see here. Back to work, back to work. I might need to go get some wood and make more signs. Because, this is getting a little bit more intricate than I thought it would be, but I'm really intrigued. If I could get this to work, it'd be fantastic. Why are you spelling my name in pings? Cushin. I'm in streamer mode. I don't get notifications. I have to look at Discord to see them. I don't see anybody in that voice chat, Cushin, so if you've got an Among Us group together, you have failed. Shino's not suffering, he got treats. I'm pretty sure he's very happy right now. Okay. So. Ooh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I don't have any ice, though. I don't think I can get any ice. Not unless I get a lucky wandering trader spawn. Okay, so skeletons to come down this way. The drowned will drown with their head right there, right? I'll just double check that. They go in here. Oh, no. It's not gonna push them. How to drown them? Okay, maybe the water source shouldn't be right here, but it should be up at their head. Okay, so let's grab this water source, place the block here, break this block, place that here, grab this sign, place that sign there. I need more signs. Okay, I'm gonna go get some, I'm gonna chop down a tree, get some wood, and make some signs. Definitely gonna need more than what I've got right now. Don't think you can get Nautilus shells if you convert them to drowned. Are you 100% sure on that? Because I had people tell me that I can just walk and sheep will follow me, and that didn't happen. So I don't know. Like, if I can't get it, then I'll stop making this drowned farm. Well, that's unfortunate. I might do it out of stubbornness anyway. Aye. How is it he could juke me, but I can't juke him? What? Oh, there you are. Wow, there's a lot of them down there. Fully decked out baby zombie there. In Java Edition, converted drowned are never equipped with tridents or nautilus shells. Well, okay, I guess I just wasted a whole lot of time then. You can get nautilus shells from any drown, no matter if they're converted or not. Yeah, I'm getting 2 bits of information here, guys. Like those are very opposing bits of information. So maybe I just try making a drown farm anyway. Is there any reason to make a drown farm if they don't drop the nautilus shells? Just go fishing. I don't have a fishing rod yet. I just thought it'd be fun to convert this into a nautilus farm, and now my experience farm's not working at all. Sad face. Well, that's a bummer. Though I do see 2 people posting 2 different bits of information there. So it's like, who's lying to me? According to the wiki, a drowned farm from zombies only drop shells in bedrock. Okay. Then again, the wikis are also made by people who, don't have any direct hand in the game either. So it's like they could be wrong too. I've seen the Terraria wiki wrong a lot, for example. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You're probably right. I feel like that's something that's right. But now I'm kind of like committed. I've already started. I've got ideas flowing. Like, I want to know how I could make this work, even if it's a pointless cause. You can get enchanting books from fishing as well. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, but would a drowned spawn with a shell in his hand if he's converted? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I'm willing to try this out, even if it doesn't work. I've got no problem with testing. I prefer to, you know, try out hypotheses than just blindly go with, you know, what everyone's saying. Okay, so that would work. I would need sign right here. So when this opens up, skeletons will be pushed this way. And then they'll walk into here, or well, rather they'll be pushed into here by more skeletons going through, right? This doesn't have to be ice, does it? For that to work? Or do I need that to be ice? We gotta boop the snoot. Alright. Tino, do you want to get your nose poked? He's like, absolutely not. Okay. Good boy. Boop. Oh, he's like, I don't like that boop. Here. Boop. Ah ha ha. I'll pet you though. I'll scratch you afterwards. Good boy. And we got a gulp. Thank you guys for reminding me to stay hydrated. You got 4 people, Kyushin. Whew, that's a whole lot of not enough. Okay, so this should work theoretically. I don't know if this block right here needs to be ice or not, but other than that, this should work. If you don't want it to be ice, make the tunnel 3 high. Oh, where'd that go? And where the water ends, place a sing above it? What do you mean by sing? Oh, a sign. Place a sign above it and a water block next to the sign. The farm should still be useful for tridents. You have a cat at your feet. My dog is way too big to be at your feet. Yeah, big dogs. It's the way it is sometimes. 2 others will join a bit. Well, when those 2 others join, I might switch over then. Q. Alright, let's see here. Just, I'm curious enough. I'm gonna turn this spawner back on. And I'm going to leave and see if they make their way down without a block of ice there. Because I don't have Silk Touch. I don't think I can get ice yet. Unless a wandering trader happens to spawn and sell me some packed ice or something. Don't kill me, okay? I'm trying to give you life. Go away. Yes, I see you there. Thank you. Alright, spawner is on. Let me get out of here. Close this up. And I should be able to see if they just float by or not. And hopefully, yes. Okay. Now will you push? Push! Push him! Yes! Do you push him all the way, though? I heard him fall. Oh, hi, you're free. I forgot to close that up. Alright, well, let's close that up. I'll make that pretty another time. Whatever, I've got a drowned conversion thing here anyway, even if it's pointless. Well, luckily I didn't spend 5 hours making that conversion. I mean, it should be done already. But, oh well. Unfortunate as it is. Just the way things go sometimes, right? Alright, so... Does that still work? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. And then they sink. And then they drown. It's not pushing me that way anymore. I need another sign. Oops, that's not a sign. Sign here. Now it should push me over. Why are you not pushing me over? Because of that, needs another sign here? No. Now nothing's working. Thought I had that part figured out, but I guess I didn't. And now it turns out I'm doing all of this for nothing anyway. Ugh. I don't know. Alright, well, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that spawner off for now. I'll figure this out another time. I'll probably just convert it back to a normal zombie one. Big old waste of time, but that's okay. It was worth the experiment. I'll leave this open to remind me to fix this later. Sad days. Sad days. I believe I just did that, alright. And at night, it kind of looked like it was getting dark out. Alright, well I gotta refix. It is dark. Why is it not letting me sleep? Oh, monsters. Duh. I'm in a spawner. There we go. Alright, so... I'll fix my spawner again. Add the lava back in. Turn the zombie one back on. Make it just a zombie one. Let me turn the skeleton one off too while I'm at it. Just so that I can work in peace. Alright, that ought to do. And I'll fix this up later. I don't want to die trying to fix it now and lose my 70 levels. And it looks like they're getting a group together for some Among Us. So, let's see. We've been streaming for nearly 3 hours now. And we're down to 65 viewers. So, you know what? I think we're going to call it an end of the stream for today. I've got a whole list of stuff that I want to do next time, including making that enchanting table. In between this stream and the next stream, I will be farming those cows, getting enough leather to make the enchanting table, and I'll make the table. I won't do any enchantments yet, though. I'll let you guys do that with me. I might do some more strip mining, and I'll probably get started on making this look good, and we'll do this one in the next stream together. Building the nether portal area, make it look sufficiently creepy and dark and eerie. I've got some ideas for that. The next stream will actually be on Monday, because Monday is Shino's birthday, and I thought it'd be fun to have a birthday stream with the little guy. So normally the streams are Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, but we will have an extra stream on Monday to celebrate Shino's birthday. So I hope to see you all on Monday. Let me see if anybody's online right now for rating purposes, and let's also go take one last look at this list and see what all we need to do. So coral, I'm crossing this off for now. I want to have a conduit for that, because it's a pain in the butt to gather without the water breathing. I've caught the animals. I'm gonna make that table first thing next stream. We'll work on the nether portal next stream. I'll work on the mine entrance off of this stream. Maybe the road as well. I'll do some mining off stream. We can work on the cave on stream, and let's build the smelter on stream too. And I'll fix my my experience farm while we're at it. Alright, so let's see who is online right now. Let's see, Twitch. Shino will be 3 years old on Monday. Yeah, he's a youngin'. Alright, we are going to be raiding... let's raid Baum. It's been a while since I've raided Baum. Oh no, wait. So, Baum is playing Dark Souls. Kai's is playing Among Us. Would you rather watch Among Us or Dark Souls? Mostly, you'll be getting Shino coins. for participating in the raid. Among Us. Yes, Among Us is pretty fun. Alright. We'll raid, guys. So go ahead and participate in this raid. You get an extra batch of Shino coins. We have one more Boop the Snoot that we're going to get in real quick while this raid countdown happens. Shino, come over here, buddy. And you know what? We'll give him an extra treat too, just because I know he doesn't like his nose getting poked. So he's like, as long as I get something out of it. Boop. Yes. Boop. Good boy. Treat. Good boy. So I hope to see you all on Monday for Shino's birthday stream. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of the advice and tips you've been giving me for Minecraft. I look forward to showing you guys what we're coming up with next. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to throw any Shino emotes that you have when we do this raid. And let's go say hi to guys right now.